definitely a lag. 8 seconds, not bad. Let's see if what happens. If we can do it an 8-second lag, we'll take it. I tried to go on mobile. It was like, no. Okay, let me see. Let's test it out. I couldn't even choose the tarot category on mobile, nor could I see if anyone was watching, nor could I control anything on my stream manager. Like, it was kind of whack. So I'm gonna do the ad break test and see where our lag is, but I honestly feel like I might just still do this on Instagram, but I don't know yet. Hear me. 1, 2. Okay, we might be back in action. Oh, fucking K. It seems like the fucking delay went away. The lag went away. It seems like we're back to like a 3-second thing. Cool, resolved itself. The second I decided to cave and said, fine, I'll do it on Instagram, started working. I think what that means is I still do have to do some readings on Instagram. I used to only stream my readings on Instagram, and then I would do pre-recorded videos for YouTube sometimes. In the beginning, I would stream on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, like at times during the night. None of them really did that well. Hence why I ultimately came to Twitch over everything, and it's been the best. So I don't want to give up on Twitch just because it has this shitty fucking bitch boy studio and weird minute-long lag sometimes apparently, or the sound just stops working. I still like Twitch. However, I think I am going to just start streaming on my Instagram account. I think that was the lesson because they used to be pretty hype. I had some people who would tune in every week when I did them on Instagram, and I appreciate that. So we wasted a ton of time, but honestly, I feel like that was for a reason. And I think part of the reason is that, one, I didn't want to forget anything that we had to go over. Two, I usually do start my streams later, so it seems like three, we're waiting for people to show up. Like, I totally get it. I started really early today, and I was totally fine with that, thinking I'd get a head start, maybe call it an early night. But honestly, we run with a late crowd. We're creatures of the night. So I think it's all divine timing. I literally said that yesterday. Like, yeah, I'm a chronically late person, and part of the problem is that I truly believe I'm supposed to be everywhere that I am in any given moment, anytime, in any present, you know? So my desk is a mess now. That's good. It said art stream for my mobile stream just now because like tarot wasn't an option on there, and I grabbed some art supplies just in case. You want to see what I've been working on? I went to the park and did like watched the sunset and didn't look away. Oh, just kidding. It was a weird choice in medium where it was just like these markers, whatever. This is a collaboration piece between me, myself, and my best friend, which is not me, by the way. I felt like I fucked this up. Like I shouldn't have done all that. It was really cute. Wrote a poem, and then my bestie, she's not quite free yet, so she added the color splashes down here. Hence the collab between me, the writer, me, the drawer, and my best friend, the toddler. Cool. So, yeah, so I wrote like 2 poems on here. I guess I could try to read it, but I intentionally also made it really hard to read. I had a song stuck in my head that thank you. I was inspired to do like an art piece inspired by the song, and I was like, fuck that, inspire yourself. So I started with the smile, the mouth, and I wrote a poem, sort of to myself, super sexy, right? An ode to your Cupid's bow, the corners of your lips, the kisses you bestow, a tongue that flips when your cheeks can't get a grip, to see how your face glows and hear I love you when it slips. I'll always find my way home. Something like that. And then this part says, ha ha ha, love that grows and something the smoke clears. Love that grows and when the smoke clears and left with the perfect vision of your pearly whites, like a gift to humanity. And then seeing you smile is like to look at the sun without burning my eyes, to light up the room as bright as the sky. And then to hear your laugh can be contagious and should so be your cough. I'm glad to catch whatever passes from your godly mouth. Damn. I literally just said I was writing this about myself. Is that even gay anymore? I don't even know how to unpack that. But that was kind of hot. I actually like that one. I didn't remember what the fuck any of this said. I like it. That was interesting. Yeah. And then I was working on, yeah, it seems to be. I think it was just more incorporating both and not doing it. This just says, yeah, I'm sure I could do better, but I need to accept that this disability affects all aspects of my life, and doing most of the time is my best. I am in zero need of any of you to validate that. Fuck PMDD, though. That was just like the mood I was in. And then I started to pen sketch the every day. This is my calendar of the month, but I only got a week in, you know. That was fun. And then I started making myself a sign for the show I was supposed to do last weekend, and then I bailed last minute because I was too stressed to put it together. And just a little, I don't want to say incapable, but just was not good timing in my life to be taking on something that I didn't pre-plan. So that I had this sketchbook, like, super long ago, like 2017. I got all this psych ward and started doing weird drawings. Reverting back to my child self, I guess. So I had this weird, like, welcome to La La Land. And I'm like, that is hands down the creepiest fucking thing I've ever fucking drawn. Like, what? And I put, if I get scared, I'll just run. Because I realized I was running away from my problems and shit, right? It was very deep. But it was also very psychotic. Yeah, it was a weird phase. So then the other day I wrote on the back of it just to kind of, like, remind myself, I think, is that 2017 was a weird time for me. All my trauma, pain, behavioral had caught up to me. The guilt alone is enough to have me ghost, but this was before I knew what was wrong with me. Now I know more. It's hard to read my handwriting. And that almost feels worse somehow. Like back then, it was all fresh and it felt so surreal. Things still have a fantastic glow about them. Perhaps that is the sunsets of madness. It was very apparent that I was reverting back to who I was as a child, but something was a mystery. Ends in Y. But nay was a mystery. 5 years later, with a major slip in between, one way or the next, I'm gonna keep living. Yeah. I can. I don't really use it yet because I'm confused. Is it literally just like a chat room? It's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool. It's just like I don't think I fully get it yet. Copy link. Notifications. Got a new friend. Didn't know that was a dude. Really tripping about that. Yeah, figured that it was pretty much that. It seems that way. I got a lot to say today. I was gonna lose my voice, and then I don't know. You ever my fucking witness to all the strange things happening this evening? Yeah, right. It's been wild. It's been really wild. So I did this one on the stream the other day. I had drawn the black part in 2017 during my weird psychotic time, and then colored it on live the other day. And this is my prize drawing from this year, but I can't decide. I think I'm gonna outline it all in black. I'm gonna sign in, but maybe I'll do an art stream before we do tarot. Maybe I shouldn't jump into the tarot. Should we wait later? There's still only 2 people here. There's people who wanted to come back for the readings tonight, but they were probably expecting me to start in 2 hours, and I just spent the last 2 hours trying to figure this out. We're gonna do an art tarot? Yeah. We'll fucking come back. And then we'll be like super sure that there's not hella legs. Yeah. This is such a weird night. People are going to look at the little short ones and think that it's the same, like, little, got disconnected, it breaks up the videos. This is ridiculous. I'm going to switch to an art stream. I think it just seems like the right thing to do. Okay, BRB then. Crazy town, feels like.